Ewo Ahasi. Minua, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Me pacho Saji to be my good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, loud and clear. Me pacho boko de.
Nyame adom na so e.
Nyakopa adom.
Right.
So me hoye pa. Na Odino aka ne de kwabna Valentino. Valentine ba na do Valentino.
Side no de say me free na Valentine twuma ansa na. Yes, a pressure be ma me so.
Ah, obi abejo is Valentine na odi say di no.
Of course.
Nice name. Mr. Edem regulatory officer of Food and Drugs Authority Ashanti Region. Nti ene opanyi ana yene ni bedi nkomo. Na your topic New Year Regulatory Compliance Plan Enforcement and Product Registration. Me me achi mo ani New Year no me say ewura afefufrum. Ede na FD mo ma yetifo efa topic here and you pese discussing with you.
Okay, I think last year there've been a lot of education.
All right.
On FDA and then the things that the consumers we are supposed to look out for.
Okay.
And then also as producers, what we are supposed to do to ensure that our products are okay for the market.
Okay.
In fact, we consider ourselves as regulators as consumers.
Okay.
Our family also buy from the same place that we regulate. So we always make sure say everything that you're regulating it's of the best quality for the consumer.
Mr. The message I na wo bubu ba ye kasa imu kakra ma na meti for one say mixed chese abrofufu and atwifo di wo yes I mean na me breje say wo kan na machire mu into no fafra from my na aha ye komo no intimi enko smoothly.
Me that's fine. Inti me be frafra.
Yes.
English.
Now before that no e bia fi na ne obi 80 ye wo afidi so FD onim FD what FD agya tum say ye de na magya tum onim nim de bia afa ho mesere se obetimi amanchi mu kakra bi se FD de na moye mojumadi enesen ana regulatory office na ankasa no kra no. What do you do in your offices kakra bi my?
Okay, me that's fine. Into Food and Drugs Authority no ye wo dinyame.
Okay.
Bibi original sanity no.
Dinyame.
Yes.
Okay.
Opposite the Lancaster Hotel,
okay.
Formerly the Golden Tulip.
All right.
Okay. And we regulate food, we regulate drugs, cosmetics, into yuzu, and then hair pomade yuzu, and mano, titru, hair pomade yuzu, and all that. We also regulate blood and blood products.
Okay.
Tobacco and then tobacco products. Into shisha, ne sanya manu yina yene regulating.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because we don't want obia on your smoker will come in contact with the inhalation of this smoke from Exactly. We don't want that. So always know perhaps smoking and we have a designated place so that they'll be able to do the smoking there. Avoid of people who are non-smokers to be able to not be part of the inhalation of the smoke.
Me nyanti asini ya mo ye baby ema omo pese omo smoking no smoky.
Yes. So any pump bia call bia say hotel bia they have to get a place that is separate from the whole facility. Okay. So I say omo smoking no they'll be able to smoke without the smoke going to omo we are non-smokers, because there's somebody we call the non-smoking people.
Yes.
So they are not smokers, but they inhale the flames from the smoke. That is what we don't want. Okay. Because you get the effect of whatever encounter no. Okay. Because smoking is not good.
Yes.
Yes. So we want to make sure that if you don't want to smoke as an individual, you have to get a place where those who are smoking, their smoke, the flames will not come to where you are supposed to smoke. Yes. So into hotels, and we go around and then inspect their no smoking designation, so that we make sure where they are smoking, the flames don't go to where other people are who don't smoke.
Okay.
Yes,
that's fine. Now, yamma ye cool say so. Me bisa say regulatory compliance a major public health issue in Ashanti region has he.
In fact, regulatory compliance, no, we have some issues with the regulatory compliance in the region.
Okay.
In fact, this month, which is 1st February, we started an activity whereby those who are selling, being the chop bars, the restaurants, and all that, who are selling without an FDA hygiene permit.
Okay.
We are making sure say we are closing them down.
Omo ton aduane restaurant choba omo ni permit no. Mo close no.
Yeah, close omo nyina down.
Okay.
Because look, the region where Ashanti region.
Okay.
Otunfo region. And then we wouldn't like say obi a oye aduane.
Okay.
Now who operate without the license of the Food and Drugs Authority. Now there are things that we look out for.
Okay.
Say about facility.
Okay.
I was happy last me ko restaurant bi. And I'm maybe on any man buy. Into sa restaurant me mako order, mako inspection order.
Okay.
Into oba no and I say obisa manager no say manager no he. Into obisa manager na say no na oba na say okay. Who FDA for hygiene permit.
Okay.
And the manager say yewo. No, it was placed on the wall.
A boho visible, mobia.
A boho visible,
oh,
but
okay.
mame ne.
Okay.
Into obisa mame no, and I catch and say okay. Ewo and I watch mame no.
Okay.
And I was behind the meniaje because now consumers no are concerned about baby omodidi.
Very, very true.
Yes, because say FDA you call any restaurants uba ehwa. What we do is that you blood test for all the workers.
Wow.
So that there are some diseases, ailments, sickness be uber transfer into the food for the next consumer.
Wow.
Yes, a bit say tuberculosis, hepatitis A.
Yes.
And typhoid fever.
Those communicable diseases.
Exactly. So it can be transferred from one person to another through food.
Okay.
Yes. And so we make sure, say, all the workers are more honor. We make sure, say, they are screened. So they go to the assembly, they are screened so that they don't have all these diseases. Such say, at the end of the day, who are your consumer? You are making sure, say, you are buying a food that don't contain diseases of somebody else.
Okay, and quickly, way in room. Yanfane say, if an employee within a restaurant be not or be screening, yeah, already are employed no, not due to screening no, or court testing or you're positive for any of the mentioned disease or kind. No. How do you go about that? Okay,
so one of the people are in contact with or any of these diseases, be it tuberculosis, being it
typhoid,
hepatitis
yes.
A. What we do is that we isolate the person.
Okay.
The person will not come close to any of the food that is being produced. And then the person will go through treatment. Such at the end of the day, we will take the blood samples of the person, the worker, to make sure, say, these diseases are not in the blood of this this worker.
Okay.
Such that obetimi aye aduane the
no so munjane sa akwa
debi because you see the bigger picture is that regulators we are consumers. Of course. So at the end of the day, we want to make sure, say, the right thing is being done for the region.
Okay.
And last year, our regional head, Mr. Nathaniel Nkrumah, has been very instrumental in education.
Okay.
Oba and also look, let's educate all the stakeholders, such that at the end of the day, everybody will be informed, so that say person enforcing the law now will enforce it to the latter.
Okay.
Yes. So at the end of the day, we are meeting at halfway. Until we are producer, come to FDA. Let's meet you halfway. Let's understand what is going on with you. Okay. So that at the end of the day, we'll make sure, say, we'll regulate all the activities you do, so that our core mandate is public health and safety. Okay. We want to ensure that all the things that we do, the food that we eat, the cosmetic that we use, the household chemical, it is to the benefit of the public health and safety. So,
and I think so, if this is what is happening now, also a Ghana away. How what from our foods we eat.
Exactly.
But man you say okay, you say treatments we yet screening this I don't money but and I can say education send a music can a bit me aboa. Now me person me bisa, do you have any major public health risk I am mutafisi?
Yes, so we have some of the risks. As I earlier on said, the production of food.
Okay.
at unlicensed facilities.
Okay.
Into we a job, we a restaurant, hotel, food vans. You are producing. You don't have food handlers test. Okay. Food handlers test here. And then who say only any of these diseases that can be transferred onto food. Until yes, investigation we want to see say okay, there are no health risks with what you are producing.
Okay.
Then we also make sure say we do inspection in your facility.
Okay.
Like say there are no pest control. You know say cockroach one of the very bad pest do you know it can cause leprosy?
Oh yes, wait a minute. The main one. Yes. I think so recently, about some weeks ago, and I made auntie a free I'm on a buy now. We had the chance to go and eat from a particular restaurant.
Right.
Mebudi.
Yeah.
Now, the environment was very nice. So share how our Messi Ashisha Honin Yoma Bibia Ayakama. Na yatna se edidi edinkomo ai bibia wi na wonim ye sorry ye say ye pi no ana omo one particular side bi on ma ye design bi as a log yan ketenkete no mo de ahyehe ana me anti hu say kura ana cockroach etwe mo ho ohu ye na after the reaction now she was having no na just no ho yira no o say nko hu before say e be didi na she wouldn't have eaten there.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. You see, in our part of the world, I have to say we are not too conscious about the food we eat. But I tell you, say, me I buy Juma every month via me pay, and me pay no. Eduania me di betono is of my concern.
It has to be.
Mint me ko baby me ko the dia without FDA approval.
Okay.
Mint me ko. So I'm encouraging all consumers that at the end of the day, after your hard-earned money that you earn, you have to go to a place that is FDA regulated.
Okay.
You shouldn't go and eat anywhere that is not regulated by FDA. At the end of the day, what will happen to you? We had a lot of complaints from the Konfonache Teaching Hospital, where a lot of people are having issues and all that. And we are hoping, say, the consumers will be much aware. So that those who are not licensed with FDA, of course, they'll be out of business in a very short time.
So with this license, and the certification, does it apply to Obia and I say was it chobas grades, big choba, and Mamiala Tabia will be in the Kakre. Do they have to come for the license and certification? And I say just a word and sana wait to me I reach that.
Oh, okay, me that's it. And earlier on, I talked about public health and safety.
Okay.
Wherever Okodidi was a small chobano, is also concerned to the Food and Drugs Authority and then the nation as well.
Okay.
Yes. So no matter how small you are, you have to come. So the idea is that you are coming so that we try to put you in line with the regulations, what you are supposed to do, what you are not supposed to do, what you are supposed to inspect.
Okay.
So we are putting you aside that all the hygiene practices are you yourself and then your workers have to practice.
Okay.
Will have to be in place. So that the food that you are churning out, no, any eduania say dear, obi be yare, adio habi breye and all that. So being it small, being it medium or being it large, you are supposed to come to the FDA so that we support you. In fact, we are here to support our boss. They can say, look, he's not here to destroy any business. And yes, our boss will go be a juma. But Oba has said, Oba try to improve and strengthen all the businesses within Ashanti region.
Okay.
Saying that until we are small scaler, we are trying to lift you to the next level.
Okay.
Saying that everything that you are doing will make sure say you are up to standard. Say obi ebedidi wo ho na onya nsusuanso a is a big problem.
Odidi wo ho no onya nsusuanso a.
Yes. Okay. So once, in fact, some of them even come to report to the FDA. So imagine what we will do to you. The law is the law.
Okay.
And then we apply the law to the latter. So we want to make sure, say, Obia, we are small scale, we are large scale, FDA. And I think, say, there's that fear of FDA among for you say, oh, FDA, dear, Uber, I just saw here middleman. It's not true.
Ebini hosa.
Obia just walked into our office and then open inquiries. Why? Oh, yeah, business way related to food, cosmetic, drugs, household chemical. You just come.
Okay.
Just tell us, okay, this is what we want to do, and then we'll support you with everything that you want to do.
Okay. I mean, information from my team for say almost a brofono and was a word be my moody. I was all blending the kakrama.
Sure.
Let's just over try to go away kakra. Now you more with New Year regulatory your friends say priorities. No?
Yes.
Do you have a key one? More key one the dance so say afi mo regulatory priorities na de mo pese munya efa mo dwumadi amodi no mo key and as a major one pa.
Yeah, so in fact last year we've done a lot of education.
Okay.
Yes, and then we involve the stakeholders. Our system is such that we are regulatory officers and our laws are very harsh.
Okay.
Our laws are just like the traffic light. Did you cross the red light or not? Is that a yes or no?
Okay.
So sometimes when we send cases to court, the prosecutor always says our laws are very harsh.
Okay.
Look, you can be advertising a product and then we can give you 15 years. It is in the law.
You're breaking it down.
Yes.
They say no, we are regulatory officer.
Yes.
Moshe say embra efa product on intimi enye adwuma.
Yes.
Na se obi eye advert ewo product bi a oton na enye ne kwan so a motimi echi no e man 15 years.
Yes,
15 years.
Yes, 15 years of fine of almost 90,000 Ghana cedis.
900 million.
Yes, that is the law.
Hey.
Yeah, Mrano very harsh. So that is why initially we try to educate the public.
Okay.
Oh, we did that with a TikToker. A friend who, okay, I don't want to mention the name of the TikToker. Yes, in fact, she was advertising a product. Or see a drawway, Timisa say, and whatever. And then we track the panel down. Okay. And they're picking her up. And they don't call police station. And we process her for court. And then at the end of the day, she was either going 15 years or being paying 90,000 to the consolidated fund. Our laws are very harsh because we are dealing with public health and safety. Okay. As I said, you are a consumer. Your family is a consumer.
Yes.
Want me to say at the end of the day, your family no to product and safe for them, and we are mandated by law to make sure say all products that we consume in the region are safe. Kama Emma ubia. And I'm telling again the consumer say if you go to any restaurant, choba, demand for their hygiene permit. So money bia, look, don't risk it.
Oko didi wa choba.
Yes.
Demand omo den omo permit.
Hygiene permit.
No, oko demand ayenko bro hodi.
No. It is within your right. As I said, after earning your hard-earned money,
when you're sikano,
our person ko to duane no, emma wo, any family, any ubiano, you have to make sure say you are buying a good product. Such that aduane otono emfa how bia embrewu any family.
And I tell for where the muntie here, baby, out to aduane baby adidi bia no kwa demand the hygiene permit. And anti mansa otoko go on hold you on ma anti si governor Mr. Mamere or hygiene permit and sana metimi edidi. And yes,
exactly.
Okay, yeah, to assume Mr. Adam.
Okay, so at the end of the day, no, we want to make sure say once the consumers are aware.
Okay.
The hygiene permits, no, of course, will rise to the FDA. And as I said, this February we are going hard. Yeah, go hard on those food facilities. Our money hygiene permits, and we are going hard on them. Okay. And unfortunately, when we are going like this, the media also follow us.
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe I'm afraid they sometimes know our calendar. It's already and so we are choba, we are restaurant. Be aware. But once the media is involved, and then we take pictures and videos of wherever your food preparation, anyhow, people who watch this video will not come and buy from you.
Okay.
So advise yourself that immediately you have to come to the Food and Drugs Authority to request for a hygiene permit. We'll come for inspection. We'll give you guidelines on how to go about everything, and then we'll monitor you. So as I said, we call restaurants be, and then these are the restaurants that we regulate, and I monitor whatever they do. So at every point in time, we are monitoring your activities. Yet me here unannounced inspection. Yes. I should say, Duania Unyama Asante Maimo. Correct and I correct. Regulation I am will say follow these guidelines. Correct and I correct. Then at the end of the day, we just shut you down immediately because we realize that the situation which we are preparing the food is enyakama. And we have to shut you down. Because as I said, we are all consumers and we have to protect the consumers. So at the end of every month, I buy a checker to make sure say wo any tea for nyina no aduane ombedi edrom benu nko ombesra ne nyina pepepe kama.
Okay nti afi we dey na che say mo main concept men can say product am better call a food.
Yes,
and
food.
Is there any other
yes, also drugs. In fact, my main far way into I think last week we had some exercise within the region where you konya some facilities where they were selling unregistered products. A drew pharmaceutical products. Now the FDA about a drawer, there are 3 key things that we monitor about medicines. So we look at the quality of the medicine.
The quality of medicine.
Exactly. The efficacy. Yes, and then also the safety of the medicine. Exactly. So at the end of the day, we make sure say these products meet all these specifications. And at the end of the day, say imported product, somebody registered with the Food and Drugs Authority. Now I will say a draw way good for the consumption of in the country. But we realize there are some recalcitrant people. In fact, after last year's education by our regional head and in the team, I realize there have been a lot of people who are trooping into the office, on mobile office to register their products and all that. But there are some exceptional people. Yes, say in every society we have some people.
The stubborn one.
Exactly. So we have to enforce the law to the letter to make sure. So when you see these unregistered products on the market, so sometimes we even educate the hospitals. You come hospital, educate you. And so for instance, so far I drew. And now we realize this I drew a minimum manya reaction be. I just say me hunina kame and all that. Yeah, empower hospitals and I am form say. So when you drew a hospital and a issue be go back to the hospital and complain to them. There's a form by FDA, I supply mom, so that they'll fill that form, submit to FDA. Yet they regulate all these drugs in the hospitals, in the pharmacies, we call herbal centers. We regulate all these drugs. So if there are any issues with all these medications, we take a second look. What is the issue? We investigate. And say, Mami, chloroquine. Yes, one of the adverse effects of chloroquine, itching. So the reports were coming, and I realized, no, we have to withdraw this product from the market. Yes.
Say once certain medications be on you want a side effect and hardring.
Yes.
And even in leaflets, no, your indication was we are. This is the side effect abenya. But the more can I say yetimi failure more forms no is it that effect no a bro side effect e wo honum ema nipa bebre complaining yetimi progressive failure FDA report na answer saying.
Excellent. So the question is with the side effect how can so say WHO even with the side effect we have to document it because some of the side effects is supposed to be rare. Until we are looking at in 1,000 population, we are looking at only one person that will react. To have this reaction. But at the end of the day, who say more than a lot of people are any reaction, that means there's a problem. Because under normal circumstances, we are not supposed to react. And every drug that comes out, there's something we call clinical trial.
Okay.
Until it goes through a process. Until, for instance, you're found as a subject of a clinical trial.
Okay.
Day one, you're the adrenaline brewer. Then we'll come to you. Reaction ben on ya.
Okay.
Ukache, then we document.
Okay.
So we'll go through all these people. So at the end of the day, leaflet no who no. A clinical trial I develop side effects no. Until during the clinical trial you use no.
And the side effects.
Exactly.
Oh, nice.
Until react to the medications and I are documenting.
Okay.
Now some of the clinical trials no, in fact most of them no, we as blacks. We are not part of this clinical trial, some of them. Into your reaction, no, it's not documented. And Nick is also.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, reaction be a benya, we have to report.
Okay.
Into your report here, then an action will be taken. So okay, we in this part of the world, no, we are reacting to this medicine in this way.
Okay.
So an action will have to be taken. It as sometimes we reduce the dosage.
Okay.
Into 500 milligram and about 400 because a lot of people are reacting to it. Notwithstanding the effect, which is the efficacy.
Okay. So we
have to make sure it still works as it is.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, no, and unfortunately, no, the problem is in this part of the world, no, intimate reporting. Work on hospital. When you issue with your product, nurse na pharmacist na doctor and the mouth, a draw the mouth. Then no, when na yo basa. Let's all report it. Also one report it. How are we going to know say a draw we a master issues no? Okay. Until any time I ever drew. In fact, all the hospitals in Ashanti region about more than 90% yakoho. Training yamu forms until we clients, we patient, we go hospital. Now when we draw, now when your reaction be please, Mpacho, go back to that same hospital.
Okay.
Report to them. Report it. Mom. Okay. So we're drawing minimum year. No, this is the reaction we are having. Until the more the information is coming, no, then the more we do an informed decision.
Okay.
To show say okay, this product is causing problem. Into a withdraw free market, and I say we will reduce the dosing schedule. And I say a counterfeit product be a fra the original one because one of the issues we are battling with is counterfeit products on the market.
Okay.
Yes, and then in fact, I trust my original head.
Counterfeit, you know the Uchimo say
into counterfeit, you say don't know for company A. Why? Say
company A na your original man. No?
Yes. And our register. Every for him. Say everything is okay.
Okay.
Then obi afa tree.
Okay.
Now oye na ade. Now sometimes crowd this our company A no. Ni label ni bibia beto so.
Okay.
Into who call say who to do of pharmacy. Who ka per brand way. Into that brand would you say original no? Now so a counterfeit. Ubi enaye ebia fra.
Hey.
And sometimes so as consumers no say uko hospital unu medro na unya any effect wanya malaria uko hospital yama edro one at the end of the day malaria no still aguso ho go back to the hospital.
Okay.
And so report to my hospital.
Okay.
Then samples I can from a hospital no will come and pick those samples na ya they are lab.
Okay.
Na test it. She say active ingredients I will do is supposed to make sure say you recover no. We want to test whether they are present or not.
Okay. Normal word do no maybe to me to malaria na say.
Exactly.
Ebi woman.
Okay. Because the counterfeiters most of the times what they do is that empty. Uko check here. Finim. And as Food and Drugs Authority no say register products we don't sit down.
Okay.
We go around doing market surveillance, even pick some of the products, doing sampling, to send it to the lab to make sure say okay, your mom say okay, a drawway 500 milligram active ingredients we as SHM.
Okay.
When we test, we want to see the 500 milligram, and sometimes say 500 it means 100. And this company, yes, no, this is serious. So anytime you have any problem. Come and report to us.
Okay.
So that we know that okay, this is the issue we are having. So that we quickly run analysis on a product, because in fact your safety is our proud concern.
That's fine.
Yes, as a consumer.
And your product registration one sense.
Yes.
You say OBTA, say FDA for no air can your mabibri. Now, you find this all small scale. You market to a bino or peso obia. A quite man obey me. Afaso a register the product FDA kwan be no be faso yeti 4% or moti na just obi a wire willing so person ye ni business bi no obi hu anamo watimi atu obitimi atu. Okay,
me that say. So what we are doing is FDA no we have different levels, different skills.
Okay.
And it's been an initiative say those who are very small I feel almost starting.
Okay.
There's something called progressive licensing scheme.
Progressive
licensing scheme, okay. PLS in short. Yes. So we are trying to uplift them. So as our boss said, it's not here to destroy anybody's business,
okay.
but to improve and strengthen the existing businesses in the region.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, say, any small scale, either plantain chips, plantain chips, yogurts,
okay.
This small, yes, come to FDA. And then for the PLS, they are free. Because we want to lift the small scale businesses to a certain level.
Okay.
So you just come, we'll register the products for you, and then we'll monitor you.
Okay.
But one thing we don't compromise is safety of the product to the consumer.
Okay.
So we'll give you guidelines. Then we'll monitor you. Say at the end of the day, are you going according to the guidelines? I demand to make sure say the product is safe for the consumer. So just come to our office.
Okay.
And then don't allow any middle. There's nothing like a middle. And right, we are a herbal company, herbal clinic. And I can say, hey, it's like I just say some myth be FDA. I said, oh, no. In fact, he was just from our office. And then we told him, they said, look, you went to the office. He said, hey, there was no issue. Yeah, so anybody, you were Denyame. Yes, baby, original minister no one.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, before my mom demo number be at registration process no it is saying once Ghana has say no call offices I come there say ya de office bia yetimi stretch mal me can say time no e wado do nti anu dia na bi mo person mo be call.
Sure.
FDA for more than it is saying.
Okay, nti ya de no ba mpacho fa bibia bra nti one of the things you need, you register a business certificate.
Also, when your business certificate.
Exactly.
Say a market one will be a second also when your business.
So when your business certificate, and say only be a call registrar general for her.
Okay.
Then they will get you a business certificate.
Okay.
Into the business certificate now label up so far two product no so and so far label no account business certificate no come. Then throw letter application letter.
Okay.
So this company who person register a product, and then the name of the product who there are two letters also.
Okay.
And also you pay letter for the facility into baby production. So as FDA we come on yearly basis to make sure say baby no hygienic protocol no at the sign.
All right.
Of the workers and of the premises at the sign.
Okay.
So you have to bring a letter for licensing of baby
okay.
So that we license it for you.
Okay.
And then also we need hygiene food handlers test.
Okay.
So food handlers test, you go to the assembly, and the assembly you bet you moja of all the workers. In fact, you inspection we look at the certificates. Obi why certificate yes. Until the new person who comes will have to go through the same process.
Okay.
Side there is all assembly no na actually muja. So yes. So we come, we check for all those things. And then your forms be. And so fill our forms my.
Okay.
So product the product name, the company name, the OEBIA processes, no. So right from the receiving of the raw materials. Process no all the way to the finished product. And so who outline that process no.
Okay.
And our form no so. Then we gather all patch of in our bra.
Bra.
Yes, at the same time.
Okay. And what can we no cry no? Mistakes are among 4 years. A bromo register product no. Ti message say no so na obi a wotie bia no say you mistake bia tempa no watimi correct na sana wadu so the requirements we kra ebeba amama no registration amano.
Okay, exactly. So most often than not, say ube inquiries we give you the requirements.
Okay.
So one of the issues we normally have is the label requirements.
Label requirements.
Yes, the information that should be on the label.
Say at the end of the day, the product.
Product no so no.
Information was no.
It was no. We give you the requirements. Say way anyway.
And then was so.
And it was so. So at the end of the day, one of the major issues a label no.
Okay.
Yes, obi the upper so fatu label no so the to so. But emrane mu no enya ade say fatu label no so.
Okay.
So we have an LI 1541. I am mandated. They said there are guidelines for how say we go through. So we give you a form that contains all the guidelines. So I say ubehu guidelines so internet power develop label no man obehu all the guidelines so no follow
okay
into a follow but all the label no ba still we go through mistake be also biano we outline all these mistakes and then we submit it back to you in a form of a report.
Okay.
Into the report no brewer. Then you make sure say you get the report and then all the corrections no ever also.
Okay.
So that you go and do all the corrections and then bring the label back to us.
Okay. And then common bed. I've been joining the studios by Mr. Gerardo. With the me Mr. Here on one bunchemu Eddie my memoir kwaba. Mr. Gerardo.
Where you so many?
Na no pay boko there.
Boko. You media na me ba support.
And then also you who the chair your tea for no so ente wonka. Maybe a ufi and you media would the FD muno.
Yes, okay. Medin the wabode da Gerardo Daniel.
Okay.
When I'm here Casamafo.
Okay.
My Food and Drugs Authority Ashanti region.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And yama wakwaba.
Yeah.
No komona na yeguso. Enti ene metuma mo ade obeyi ano bia no say akunya wo hono. Enti Mr. Adam na o ka bibi fa we. Enti say nyoma moko FDA moko kusizie bia obi product no. Enye men can say encourse na mo masi ayen hye no. Moji what do you do with it? Dey na mo dey product no. Musizia.
Okay, so under normal circumstance yes, is a product based on the fact that it's not good for the public consumption.
Okay.
One. And also two, because you're running analysis beyond the product and you're registered we can ensure the safety and the efficacy of the people of the region.
Okay. In
Ashanti region to consume that product.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to ensure the safety of it because once you're registered, it is something that we have to destroy.
Okay.
Oh, of course, we have to destroy it because we don't want to compromise with the safety of your consumers. And as I told you, all of us are consumers.
Okay.
We are consumer. Okay. We buy a consumer or be a consumer. Until the product be bought and then it's not registered. We don't want to encourage people bringing unregistered product.
Okay.
So far back, come to our office, register product. Then we can ensure, say, product way is good for the consumption of the individuals.
Okay.
But one farm back, now you decide. And any importer or any producer knows about FDA.
Okay.
And to say, on one register on product, it is intentional.
Okay.
Trust me.
Washada no wanya.
Washada.
Obia oye importer or crade.
Yes.
And also we produce a DBA in FDA.
Of course.
Into one register.
Washada. Washada pa.
And someone more.
Yes, so we also go with the law.
Okay.
What the law says that we should do, and then we'll definitely cramp on you. And then, because the idea is that we don't want the people of Ashanti region to consume products that are not registered. Once we are here,
okay.
Yes, we can't allow that.
Okay.
Once we are here, we have to make sure say every product that ye consuming, it does say herbal medicine, it does say allopathic medicine, brofudro, it does say food, it say making sure say is of the highest quality and it's safe for the people to consume.
Okay. That's right. I think say you for 8 years for penalty the make crowd is either you face 15 years in prison and also bet you 90,000.
Yeah.
And there's a 900 million chiwa.
Yeah.
And if you might be a would be a was so team corner FDA ekudin djuma na omoche on hihye wo mama ma wonje wo make kakana men ko Gerardo so Gerardo ban enforcement and education say na muti etimi balances anyo mani mino.
Okay. Edikan enforcement no crowd there. Edem aka ho sempi se wamma amefa mrakwan so eni endi dwuma.
Okay.
Ni ebetumi ato enforcement no titiwa no na ebiom so no ye wo bibia friend no market surveillance.
Okay.
No edwuma for wo FDA na no ye ko enyom ekoye nhwehwemu titiwu ekohwe se ni ewo edwama nso a FDA age atumu no eye no a ene wo edwama nso ana.
Okay.
Ana se ni afa kuti kwan so eso ebewura edwama nso no so no eya kwan ben so na efa so ebedi so na emum se eya de ayehu na se enye registered a wo mo a mo de ba edwama nso no ye to nsa from eboa omo ema register.
Okay.
Na emum ekoya de no so eya ede oheni ebebre ni pedua no so ana nipa no so eya de asotwe so etumi esoso eno no ye one part of the enforcement. Okay. Say yebeko edwama nso na yakohwe eno no so no eno no so biom so no ye wo investigations eno so FDA so ye.
Okay.
Na FDA ni bie ni ho no mo beba ya tro te se senior police for ba na o she police for atade na oba no da bia nya sa na ye de anetie ni anti a ye de no akoye sa ne se empempi akoye aduane ana akoye nnura ye num koye mu ana akoye enku ana se ye de fefa ye ho no na empempi no esan ye man yi mu no ye sha ase no na FDA eni won nti no pina mo madwene emma so internet nyoma na dodo na so eye nti emra FDA so eba no ama yesua enyoma kakra so ekoso ama ni nyina no so yeyi efi o man ni mu so efi no eba education so a ade a Food and Drugs Authority meka say yen regional head any past regional heads ne officers all nyina no ebo ho modern pa. Okay. And ye befa akonya yeso so abo public no so abaso.
Okay.
Ni ntia meka sa ne say now no unya reports from public no on enyoma insase bedwama nso a aba edwama nso eno so ewo honum ye ma radio so nko embe ye enchechere.
Okay.
Ade a ye call information centers kra ewo edwom so ade a ye call ehonum ekoye ye enchechere so ewo honum market honum na nkasa so kra no ade a ye mamefo ene ye nwanom mema omo honum so no na yitume boa omo so omo ano market deba no ema yeso ye ne omo ye nkitanwudie pa.
Okay.
Na minka we enso so se asori po na ye kokra na eno so ye konsori so ekoye enchechere pa.
Na se mo de mo ba bia
o bebia minim se yenwura match mu be first week no ade a KNUST kra no sorry ni bi wo hon ma yen students wo hon so maton safre se yen bra na enyomo embe ye enchechere.
Okay.
Se empo taxi drivers association ene den kra na ade no so ye koye ye enchechere no so wo honum nti no when it comes to education ade a eno no so ye edeboa ye man so na senior edem kind ye original head dwumedia waba oni yen di ene se ye man chechere no enkofem yi senior bible ekase nipa uye Kristo ni asua ne wo bible mu no senior be ya de bo obra ebetumi aboa ma wo hunu senior unya encounter bi anase unya challenges bi obetumi de nyame asem etumi edi nkunim no saa so na yeso ye saa nchechere senior be ya se wo kofa bibi abedwa manso se wo di fiabrochire ena eba se mpo wo man yi mu mpo ena wo de ba edwa manso a na wakai se ade a ye wo regulatory body bi ana agency bi a omudi tintima wo saa dwumedie na wo de ba edwa manso no na ye moa na so ntumi moa obi foforo a no so etumi edi bibi saa so eba fese ni nyina no eba so yi a senya menua eka PLS progressive license ade a we no ade a ye de abasa ye de boa titriu wo mo a omo enhyeda nya bi ewo mu nsem no kra.
Okay.
Se wo mo fefe nkakra no ade de boa wo mo obi se medium ye so bolo kakra wo me mantwea obi say plantain chips kitwe bi na meche wo me mantwe kwan ba so na obetumi da ba adwaman so wonim say mpempi na ya na sa ankofo no mu nim say ni nyina no ade ni pediko no mu a de oha obi bre no nye woni tima ne say akọ eja so nko ade angwa no ahye bibia ewum bente sa we nyina no ya ade a ama Food and Drugs Authority sisi a ya ba fam yie aban aso yasene na yeso ye ne Ghana Enterprise Agency GE Kaneno NBSSI oko district assemblies bia no mo honom as BRC Business Resource Centers wo dia ne say obekọ honom na waka kire mo say me yeso obolu me yehyeto me che plantain chips me pese me register with FDA omo beboa e de wa fan chekire mu say mpo opese oba FDA na woni edi nkita ho a oba your office so asene ya cry your office pan no your client service fe mantia ne mama wo mo no besri kama a kire say na nia ayefe kra ne say wo ye panyini na oba ye ma wont na sesa emre sa ye FDA ye gitu mu say ana ye sua ehunu so ye nyan say the elderly must be given that respect no into by your office now penyimu pa o ye ma won ko DQ mu kra so e ma won mresa na bibisa e ade a ye hwe ntempa so
okay ene moya ade pa se mo bom homode na memfa we entachiri emisa sese no FD for kasa kire ye nyina ye consumers as you were saying obia ye consumer na ye say no ye consumers no say na ye besi a report ebia senior Mr. de makana say wa mama ni ada ho me be didi a misika ana me de beto ntina wo say hu hia me se me ko hu se bibi say enye ewo a particular restaurant bi ye choba keto bi ana bibia say na me si akache FD4
yo medase we kusan papa nia public no yaso ye ka public no ho
okay
yes yaso ye consumers ni bia te say obi biara no so ewo baby foforo ohun bibi na enya your national security for the yibi bam see something say something nti ohun bibi na enya wo ho saa kwanya ne say ade a ode eba betu Food and Drugs Authority any now let me assure the public say FDA any ho say ye be antagonize obiara and only one say ye be say okay say ye be tata obiara ye ni sa to me ni say be sa nyama we ye boni an end ye be tata aha and ebiom so no FDA one of ye ade a ye hwe ni ye ebo ho ban ye credibility
okay
enti no obeka bibi e kire yen a ye mfa nkoto abonten say e osimesi ana obenten ena be ka kire yen da bi ye protect
okay
sene ebe ya ebe ma wonya san nkranhye ne se bibi koboni obetumi ne edi nkita ho na bibi biara so aye bia na mon bia yetu obeka bibi e kire yen a ana mon a yetu bia so no se etumi tu ewia eno so yesane wodi nkita ho ye ma feedback say nya obeka kire ne yetu ho na mon na emom sei na ye wure mu koye no sei na etie say na tie eya yenya reports pia nkofo de ba yetu anamon wi aye from eni omosa dinkitan ye ma feedback prompt feedback de ya ye de pan ebiom ye de number betu dwa
okay
ohun bibi na e wo se o record mpo na de sene e wo supply na eno no so eyade a eno so ye di betu dwa
Mr. Fatu dwa mama na omunya say Mr. dem the number no e betu dwa ye mfa ntu dwa na etiefo ba bia wo bia no FDA say obema wo aye anonymous ombe fa odi ento abonten enti hu bibi na enya ntempa no wa from na de atudwa ye mo aboye ho ye didie mu ye nuonu mu product a ye use ekoye ho no ni nyina entimi enye kama entime se Fatu dwa ma
ye numbers no ye mienu
okay
obetumi afre and ase obesene bibi amaye
okay
ni obetumi a record videos and now person ye audios na ode sene ye no 053 1019
276 0531 019276 and no na ye number o pese odi video e fa so ana audio message Efa so de ma
picture so de send here so idea betumi
afa number no so okay ana
other one so 057 0507 sorry
0507
1874 22
0507187422 and also betimi afre
afre na oni edin kitan ye okay
what's more hefa
ye wo dinyame bebia regional minister e wo no oba golf park na echi ho no na no ade a oba ho no ma betumi ni edi nkitan ye bie ye office no so ye free juada
Mondays
ye ban 8 am
and of no
na ya ba office na ya pon so 4:30 so aka
iti juada kusi sen
iti eno Friday
okay
na emom se emanen enye nwanwa ena enkase aban edwuma de om ye edwuma kosi from Monday to Friday pe no ye edwuma die no Saturdays cramp no se ehu kohia na emergency bia ya de ayetu anamon ye draw officers from be omu fie mu emomu be di dwuma se na soldier for and police for ekohia say Saturdays ne sa nyoma nyina omu di dwuma sa na yeso ye de no ye tie ye de na say public yi de but yes I police for ne soldier for so ewo sa
okay and mama mbie ya video no na atifo intimi enfenom so omofo omanu ntumi 0203540000 oti enka ene anope ya ye ne empanyufo mu free FDA ana edi nkomo intino enkomo no se ne oti ni bia no wokusa hono ma betimi ebisa. Hello, good morning. Yeah, bro, Folkom. Yanko Pardon, I see and announce way. Ojo so.
But the Papa said, yeah, I didn't know Mama Pasa. Would you come up with the top of for the other California, Brunei, but I didn't have to go down here.
Baby, I'm to the Cocona body.
It's a top of body. Go at the junior, the still go down here.
Okay.
And the Baton Bacon on the Tosimino.
Okay.
We have a some of us say, with some of us say, not like to be a mountain or almost so much, not over so much. Come from the TV channel, where you can hear with it. That represents any person for good video.
Okay.
But we can let you no make the health here. Almost time you say, I told you that you do or Marco yet. If you get to video. Okay. Okay.